We are here for testing again this week. And we actually got something I've been bitching about not having for like a year. Fucking awesome. Let me get something in me here. There we go. I'm nice and hydrated and ready to rock. For this stupid ass thing. Alright, so first off, apparently Greg screwed up and you could make osmiridium in the mixer with mechanism fake osmium instead of real osmium. Oops. I didn't have that problem. I had regular osmium and iridium to make my osmiridium, so yeah. Don't have mechanism in this pack, so didn't notice that one. He changed the mixer recipes for alloys now to have a selector tag in them. So no more just throwing the ingredients in. We actually have to have a selector tag in the output, Greg. Is that even possible? I think Greg had an oops. I don't believe that's supposed to be in the output. We will have to see when Greg gets his butt in here, but yeah, we can't put a selector tag in the output, Greg. Oops. Well, apparently he's going to have to fix that before release. I got to bug him in IRC about this one. Just to be a butthead. It has to be done. This is easier. They always like to keep track of my failures and fuck ups, so we'll keep track of it. We'll keep track of this one for Greg, because that's a pretty damn good one right there. Alright, so that being a bit of an issue will need to be addressed. Let's see what's next on the list. See, it says also added a few useful shortcuts for mixing alloys thanks to that. So I'm not quite sure what shortcuts he would have that we don't already have. And I'm not looking through all this crap because holy hell, there's a lot. I'm guessing maybe he added a way of making... Oh, no, he didn't do that one. I was thinking maybe he added one where we could just throw nickel in here. I'm going to suggest that to him, that he gives us one where we can just throw nickel and iron in here with a selector tag of 5, because that would be really nice for making stainless steel. Because it's really annoying having to make the Invar first. Chrome and nickel to make nichrome. Iron, chrome, aluminum, make canthal. Tungsten, steel, chromium, and molybdenum. Okay, I'm not sure what he would have done other than maybe look up signalium. I need the fluid version. I know there is one. There it is. So creating that red alloy, silver, copper. Yeah, he didn't make that makeable without the red alloy either. So I'm not sure what shortcut he actually added there. Alright, so let's see here. Bark can now be used to make paper and dynamite. Let's see, we got the debarker hooked up. Let's throw some bark over here in the dynamite mixer. And there we go, we can now use it. And we can go throw some in water and see if we can make some paper. I don't have a mixer set up for that, so who the hell needs that much paper? But I do have a mixing bowl right here. Where's my piece of paper? Come on. Give me a piece of paper. It is only 1-to-1, right? It is for other stuff. That says 4 to water makes mulch. Okay, so how do I use the bark? Oh, it's in a bath, you doofus. I'm trying to make mulch. I don't want to make mulch. I want to make paper. See how much I make paper? I really don't care about making paper. I never do it. Now I need a damn bucket. I think I have a bath hooked up with water. Let's go look. Hey, Pray on Pray, how's it going, man? You don't have to put one in an output slot. Greg needs to fix that. Greg had an oops. We're not trying to make selector tags. Well, there's no water connected to that thing. I need a bucket. I don't know where the hell I put my bucket. I think there's one inside. I was just joking about us putting one in there. Because it's not possible for us to put one in there. Technically, if I ran that recipe right now, I would get a selector tag. Every time it ran, I would end up with a free selector tag. So we're not running that recipe. I don't need a bunch of selector tags. Alright, let's break. Well, I only wanted to break one of them, but guess it worked. Put it over here. And let's get these 8 paper out of my inventory. Put that in, and there we go. We have paper. So, bark can be used for paper. It's not just for burning anymore. Alright, so let's look at the changelog and see what we got for the next one here. I have no idea why I left the bucket in the wire chest. Why not? It's a good place for it. Let's see. Hand drill for basically drilling trees. So this is the one I've been bugging Greg for forever. So we can get sap out of trees. We now have a basic hand drill. So you need a arrowhead, a bolt, and 3 sticks. So let's go make us a hand drill, and then we can get sap out of our rainbow trees and sap out of our maple trees. This is fucking awesome. I'll have to pour us, probably pour some steel arrows. And I should have some steel bolts around here somewhere if they weren't all turned into screws already. Let's see. Pickaxe, plate, gear, hammer, arrow. Double sword, axe. We got glass in here already, but break that. Place that in there. This thing's at 28.0. Nobody ever turned it off, so plop that in and it'll be ready to pour. There's us an arrowhead. I don't know if we have a bolt mold, but we do have a rod mold. We can cut this down. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little. Shut up. Ouch. Yes, this is like the electric one, but only for earlier. Give me that. Dun, dun, dun. Tungsten steel, steel. I just need 2 of them. And we should have some sticks in the lathe. 3 of those. Dun, dun, dun. Arrowhead there. Bolts there. What am I missing? Bolt. Oh, I didn't fix the arrowhead. Hold on. I need to get a sharpener machine made. I need to put that on the list so Crazy can get that made. I don't know, because I can't use a lathe on this, right? Yeah, just a sharpener. So I need to have her get a sharpener made so I can get that hooked up. But we can run over here and do it by hand real quick in the old shop. Well, we could if we had some sandstone on there. Grab some sandstone. That is not where you were supposed to go. Holy crap, my drill is too powerful. There we go. And on there. Arrowhead. Now we can make us a hand drill. While we're at it, let's grab a little bit of leather from out here so we can make a sap bag to put on the tree that we drill the hole in. There we go. I know what I'm going to be doing in one of my next videos. Playing around with maple trees now. There we go. And we'll do that. I need a saw. Her buzz saw will work. And in the center, grab 3 more sticks. And there's our resin bag. And we'll put her buzzsaw back before she sees that I took it and kicks me in the butt. Alright, let's go over here and play with the maple trees. You know what? Screw him. His damn wall. Getting annoying. I don't know why I didn't take it out before now. Don't sting me, you damn bee. Alright, hand drill. Bloop. That bag. And now we can start catching resin sap from our maple tree. Slowly. So it works. Let's go try the rainbow tree real quick. There we go. And the rainbow tree works as well. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know why in the hell he put that damn wall there. Probably just to be annoying to me. Alright, so hand drill. Now we've got the Geiger counter. I'm guessing the thermometer isn't going to work anymore now that he actually added a proper Geiger counter. Fill with proper inert gas. So we're going to have to put helium, argon, or neon inside of this thing. Alright, so we need a capsule cell made of aluminum. We need aluminum screws, aluminum plates, and what circuit do we need here? Circuit tier, one or all of them. Do we have any aluminum screws made back here? Looks like I'm going to have to make some aluminum plates. And I'm going to have to make some aluminum screws too. There was an aluminum rod in there. There are really only 4 of them. Yeah, I guess we'll use 1. We need them anyways. For other shit, we'll just cut down 2 of them. I don't want to have an excess of extra ones just sitting there. Turn that thing off. And let's just get... You know what? Let's just make a stack of them so we have some for other things. What am I looking up there for? This is dust. It has to go in here. These into screws. And I need to make the capsule cell thing too. Figures it's going to be the last one I get. How much does it take to make this thing? Yeah. It looks like only 1. So what the hell's the problem here? Oh, it takes a capsule cell container, not the regular cell. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Don't know if we have one of them over here. Let me go look and see. Since I can use low heat for these. I didn't know Greg had 2 different versions. Rod, ring, or ingot. There's none on the back. Alright, so I guess we are making one of those today. Which is just the ring wire cut, and the wing can be made out of the ring can be made out of the regular one. I have no idea what's the difference between the cell container one and the cell one. I didn't even know there was a cell one, or the cell container one. To be honest. Let's just turn this ring mold from the low heat into it, since most of the cell containers we're going to use are going to be low heat material anyways. You have wire cutters? She does. I'm going to steal her wire cutters. I thought that was the one I needed. And where I needed it. Okay, that shows it's off to the side. I swore it was the other way. But okay, we can deal with that. There we go. And we have our plate. We have our cell container. And our screws. These on the corner, this on the top, that in the middle. Oh, these on the sides. Circuit in the middle. And probably a screwdriver in the center. There we go. There's our Geiger counter. And put that back. And give me 1 sec here. Double check on something. Yeah, that's what I thought. YouTube chat is not coming through my fucking chat today. So, hi Bunny, hi Ultima, hi Crazy, and hi Greg. I wasn't ignoring any of you. Well, I was ignoring Crazy. I thought it was kind of weird that nobody was on the YouTube side. Apparently I need to change my, or refresh my YouTube chat again. Alright, so now I gotta fill this with helium, argon, or neon. This one's set up to have helium neon in it. I have argon right here, but I don't know if Greg is going to let us tap it or if we have to use a canning machine. So let's check and see if I can figure out where one of my gas nozzles are. Yes, we have a hand drill. And Greg, did you see the oops I left you? Oh, and hi Eric too. I didn't see you in there. The fall of the Berlin Wall. Yeah, fucking weird Australian people trying to wall me in. Slap him. I don't know when a Geiger counter was made of aluminum. Talk to Greg. That's his idea. I just build the damn thing. Alright, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to tap it out. Double check just to make sure. Can be argon, right? That was one of the ones I read. Helium. Yeah, argon. And let's see, there should be argon right there. And yep, we cannot tap it. We're going to need a canning machine. Hey Creeper, how's it going? Yes, if it's set to 8, that is half power. That's why all mine are set to 8. Alright, so I got a canning machine right here. I'm going to put this on there for the moment. We're going to pop this on the top. Put that in there. Let it get filled. And we'll pop all that argon back out. And go put this back. There we go. And let's get changed to my radiation suit. I better go get the heat exchanger. I took that out. Because we're actually getting ready to set up a better reactor setup than just my test one out here. I'm going to be using this for it. But since we need to test today, we'll go stick it back out in the field. Alright, we need you to go that direction. And turn this down. There we go. And neutron levels 8N, 0N, 0N, 0N. Because right now it's only got one of them on. Hey, you're going to touch my... Man, I do not need all your books. If we do that... Now it's 16. We'll do that. Now it's 25, 25. Now it's 0 for all of them because the only one turned on, I think, is the reflector. Now we got 17, 0, 0. Alright, so let's turn this back off. There we go. Now it is off. So Geiger counter is working. Doesn't take any power. So it's just like the thermometer was last time. No electricity, you just smack it and it tells you. Reactors don't explode right now. They make the explosion noise, but they don't actually explode yet. I have no idea how much power I'm planning on getting out of mine. I'm still testing with reactors, so I haven't got a idea yet what I'm going to be getting. I'm just working on setting up a 4-chamber, and we're going to see if it will work with 2 dense heat exchangers. Basically, it's just more playing around testing for me to do to see what I can get out of a reactor. Yeah, well, it may be boring, but it's better for testing that things don't go boom if they're not supposed to. If there's a bug in there and something goes haywire, you don't want to lose your reactor because Greg made a math mistake. Okay, so Geiger counter done and tested. He added a fluid slot to the welder because someone requested it. I don't have much use, but maybe someone with Mindtwinker wants to do something. Which a welder having a tank makes a whole lot less sense than putting in a welding rod. I don't know why you would need a liquid unless you're wanting to give this thing argon gas. I could kind of see that one. You wouldn't really put a molten fluid in there, but if you wanted to make it require argon gas, that would make a bit more sense since you do use those in welding. Let's see. Liquid methane from galaxy space should now be convertible to 643 liters of regular gaseous methane. Well, we actually have that mod, so we should be able to check this. Ethane methane.name. Nice fucking naming you guys got there. So methane gas, that would be Greg's, not Galaxy Spaces. Apparently we can just do the methane container like that. Block of methane ice. So methane ice dust can be centrifuged to methane and crushed ice. You can't do shit with this methane ethane shit. Maybe I'm a version behind in galaxy space because I don't have their gas showing up in here. Unless it's something that doesn't show up in any eye. There is only me on Twitch right now. I can't see YouTube from there too. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the bot going across Prey on Prey. So you might as well stay over here on the YouTube side, I guess, for now. I'll have to see if I can get it fixed before we do ABCs later. But they're not that talkative, so. Let's see. Yeah, added a 1x1 reactor core. Yes, it is possible to mix a 1x1 and 2x2 reactors with each other, but apart from saving material on neutron reflector and absorbers, it's not that useful to mix them because fuel rods in a 1x1 reactor will split their neutron emissions in half over the two adjacent slots of the 2x2 reactor. All right, so we now have a 1x1 reactor. So we have the regular reactor core and we have a 1x1 reactor core, which is just a cheaper version of the 2x2. So we just need a EV piston, a ruby crystal processor, and a dense lead machine casing. And that is dense lead plates. And we need 6 times 9, that'd be 54. And we're going to need rods as well. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Ooh, that's better. No, the reactor's not too terribly expensive. The rods are not very expensive either. I expected him to do more of the IC2 experimental type of rods, but he just did a uranium rod in a cell, and you have a uranium fuel rod. They're pretty basic. So, like, you want a thorium rod, you just take a thorium rod and you stick it in a canning machine, and you have a thorium 230 fuel rod. I was hoping he was going to get the depleted centrifuge things done this week, but they still look like they're the basic ones that he hasn't gotten to yet, doing the research for what he wants to put out of them. Let's get a ruby, make our lens here. or not our lens, our processor. I need to get that moved so we ain't got to jump that pipe. Alright, so saw this thing down. And throw it in there. Nope, we have no breeder reactors. We just have basic reactors at this point. I don't know if he's going to add any such thing. But for right now, it's just throw the cells in the reactor and make the power. Alright, so now I need to get a EV motor made. Do we have any chrome rods and shit over here? Does not look like it. Alright, so we should need a chrome motor, 2 chrome rods, chrome gear. That's just going to need a chrome rod and a chrome curve plate. Alright, so we're going to need 2 plates. One curve plate. I need 3 rods. I can turn the 1 rod into a bolt for the screws. Small gear. Alright, so I did the 2 plates. I got the 3 rods. I'm going to turn the 4th rod into screws. I got the small gear. And I got the curved plate. So now I just need all the cables. And my inventory is getting full of shit. Imagine that. My inventory full of shit. Who'd have thunk it? Well, Eric, I can't argue with you because I know absolutely fuck all about reactors, but it does not seem like it can be a breeder reactor if it's not breeding anything and you're just using the fuel up and getting a tiny bit of that material back. Breeding would mean that you're, to me at least, breeding a different material or making the material you already have more energized. And from what I see of this reactor, it's not doing that. So, but like I said, I am no nuclear physicist. I know fuck all about reactors, and how they work outside of Minecraft. Get a new neodymium rod. We're going to have to magnetize it. Get the regular rod shape. We ain't got to waste time cutting it. What is this big, I guess, titanium multi-block machine? That is my titanium minion. You don't know what that is? I thought you've been to Endgame GT6 before. You should know what that is. That is a bedrock miner. There's a bedrock drill right there. Just hanging out doing its bedrock thing. Waiting for me to put it in the ground. Start pulling up all the goodness that is below it. We're probably going to do that sometime this coming week. Crazy just built that for us. Did I test the mixer recipes? I looked at them and I showed Greg he fucked them up. I didn't test them because I don't need a bunch of selector tags in my inventory. Alright. She already had chrome rods in here. Look at her. Where is the... There it is. And then we need a screwdriver. There's that. Alright, so we need this, but we need to get the casing done first. What are you missing with the bedrock miner? The only thing we're missing right now is my ass putting it on a bedrock spot, and I also don't have the engine for it yet. I didn't tell her what engine to make for it. But it's not that I'm missing anything, that it's sitting over there. It's just that I started with having her build it, and that's it. And we haven't gotten to actually putting it in the ground yet. Alright, so I just need the wrench, and that, and there we go. We have a 1x1 reactor. Well, if you read the testing page, it does say, be warned, shit ain't gonna work right. Why you should wait until I'm done testing before you go fucking with shit. 'Cause shit can go bad. Alright, if I do this, alright, I'm gonna get the rods out of it. That's what I was hoping. And we want the hot side going that way. And let's see, we'll put in regular 238 rod there. And there we go. It works. Alright, so there's your 1x1 reactor. I'm just voiding fuel at the moment. So we have the 2x2 and we have the 1x1. And there they are. I'm not trying the mixing alloys until Greg fixes the selector tag thing. Then I will test it. I have no reason to test it when I already know it's broken. All right, so that is it for testing for the moment until Greg gets a fix for the alloy mixer taken care of and gets the selector tags put in the right spot. So I'm going to end here. I will check things out a little bit when he gets that done, make sure that the alloy mixer is working properly now. And yes, Ultima, Greg messed up and put the selector tag in the output, not in the input. So keep an eye out for the release today, and I will pop the release into GT Help as always. You can also keep an eye on Greg's website for that or in his IRC. And I am out of here for testing this week. We'll be doing ABC's Factorio here at about noon. So hopefully see you guys back for that. And you guys have a great one.